Hello all, I wanted to make a video in which it would actually be a review this time. I was looking through my analytics and such, and it said that people have been viewing this and my ideas so far this month. So I'm gonna go off of that and make a review video about PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. First thing I'm gonna do a slight introduction. Pretty much, as a lot of people say, it's just a rip-off or a knockoff of Super Smash Brothers. It's not. Okay? The whole thing you have to learn about a rip-off or a knockoff, that means they actually took it and did everything pretty much the same, with a few minor differences. First key difference, the first key difference is the way you get killed, because I have Super Smash Bros. Melee, so I can actually compare the two. So to start that, first off, in Super Smash Bros., the way you get killed or die, quote unquote, you have to get knocked off the screen. Unfortunately, that's not the same in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. In that game, you actually have to achieve kills, where you actually have a special move to hit them with. I admit, it's similar, but at the same time it's different, because you actually have special moves to kill them, whereas in Super Smash Bros. You don't. You just have your moves list, and that's it. And you have to utilize the moves list to knock them off the screen and get them killed. Whereas in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, you actually have to utilize the move list to gain, it's called attack points, to gain and accumulate them to get the special, and then manage to find a way to use it, because the special can actually be cancelled out. Another thing that's different with it is that in Super Smash Bros. There are unlockables. By unlockables, I mean characters and levels. Granted, in PlayStation All-Stars, there are unlockables, but they're not characters, they're not levels. The only way to get characters is if you buy them. I think that's plain stupid, to be honest. You should be able to unlock more characters. That's a complaint for later on. But I'm going to stick with the comparison for right now and say, to get that, the only thing you can unlock in the PlayStation All-Stars are things for you, pretty much. Not the characters, but you. Like, you have like a badge that shows who you are. You unlock them. As well as like a little partner, a cheerer. It kind of looks like a chibi. Pretty much, chibi, the thing with like no body and a big head. Yeah. You can unlock a new kinds of them to cheer you on and while you fight. That's another key difference right there. And like I said, there's no characters. There's only two characters. I'm sorry, but that's kind of pathetic. I'm really sorry. Two characters to unlock by purchasing them, and I think it's like $5 or $10. To be quite frank, that's not the best idea. You should actually make it to where you actually have to play the game in order to unlock them. It's kind of taken off of Smash Brothers if you did that, but it would be better. Because in the very get-go, you have all the characters unlocked. Like I said, in Super Smash Brothers, you have to unlock several numbers of the characters. And that's actually a fun way. But anyways, I'm just going to move away from that. And also I'm going to move away from the characters, I should say, and go to the levels. There's no levels, as far as I know, to unlock. And so, pretty much the only thing you can unlock are trophies, which is a good thing. I mean, the game's fun. I can openly say that. The game's fun. I enjoy it. It's a good thing to spend your time with. But I mean, they should put a little more into it. Like in Super Smash Brothers. I mean, the only thing that's really there is the trophies or achievements. I say achievements because I'm so used to it because my buddy Sean has an Xbox, so he's like, I have achievements. And it's just like, okay, I get it. They're different, but yeah. But in a way, yeah, you can call it an achievement. Because it's like, hey, I beat story mode like this, or hey, I did this, hey, I did that. But the only thing you can show for it is a trophy or experience points to level up the character. When you level up the characters, you actually get more of their stuff, which goes to you, the profile picture and the little chibi things. The things that you think you can use their head as a basketball and, bounce around. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's another key difference I can add, because that kind of goes into it. So that's another thing that makes it fun, because you actually get things. But yeah. So pretty much, there's your comparison there. I admit, it was built off of Super Smash Brothers, but hey, it was a game. That was like the game. And like, for Nintendo 64, for even GameCube, that was the game. That you played that and you were just like, I'm awesome, So, no kidding, somebody would try to build off of that. Not saying they would steal it, because they didn't steal it. They built off of it. They utilized their own things into it. Where, they actually added like a little RPG system, a little bit, tiny bit, where you actually get like character experience to earn their things. Okay, that's a little bit of an RPG element. So that's the difference. Another thing is the unlockables. They're completely different. There's no levels, no characters. And as well, the way you win is where you don't knock them off the screen and blow them up. You actually blow them up with your own special. So that's just a brief comparison of Super Smash Bros. Versus PlayStation All-Stars. Now I'm going to get to the review. Gameplay. Part 1. Should I say Part 1, meaning gameplay? For the gameplay, the controls are good. They're easily adaptable. That's not the hardest game to learn to play. I wouldn't say it's the easiest, because there are a few things that, if you want to be like the master, there's like a few things you should learn, which would take a little bit of practice. So, gameplay, controls are good again. The controls are good. That's real good. The graphics, yeah, they're as good as it gets. There's a few things that's confusing, like, there's a character spoiler alert. Like Spike's hair, it's different because it's like orangey yellow compared to like in the actual game. It should be red with like yellow. They made it like some sort of, I can't even compare it to anything. Like, it's like, it just looks like he spray painted his hair, and it just looks weird compared to the game that I know and love of Ape Escape. Yeah, let's see. Gameplay, the controls, the graphics. Guess I can kind of go into this. The sounds, they did good with the speeches. They kind of, the only thing I can really go off of that would say was bad is like when you hear something, the same thing for so long. I can't really say anything bad about that, to be dead honest. Actually, the only thing that comes to mind is that they kind of kidified Kratos from God of War. That's the only thing I have to say. He seems like he would say some more intense things than they put up. Like prepare to die. It seems like they cut him off, because he could have said, like mortal or something. And it seems he could do more. Um, I guess the theme music, I mean, that overall was good. I mean, because you didn't have to stay with the original, you can unlock the new ones. But yeah, it seems like they could have added a little more to the musics and taunts and stuff, rather than only having like 2 or 3 and needing to buy some, which I'm sorry, I can't get over that. That's just, why do you want to? I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of bashing on that, but it's just stupid. You have to, they should make it to earn it. I mean, I know they need their funds, but like, I don't know. They should. It's their game. They shouldn't need to make you buy things from their game. I mean, it's only for PlayStation. In order, it means, you know. I mean, sure. I mean, if they add-on content to the game, then that'll lower the price because that means you need to buy more for it or to it. But it's kind of stupid. I mean, for some games I can understand, but this is like, oh, here's 2 new characters, and also you need to buy packs to get these add-on things, like, like extra taunts. It's like, why would I want to buy extra taunts? It's stupid. Extra taunts, I mean, the only possible thing I can think of for add-on content are the costumes. I mean, they're okay. I mean, it's okay to put, costumes. But I mean, they should have like added effects. But so that would be the only thing I can think of for that. But anyways, getting back to the sounds and such. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good with the sounds. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's pretty good. I mean, they could put more into it, but I don't know where they really emphasized everything, so I can't go off. Another thing for the gameplay, I know I've been ranting about this, but, to buy things, where you need the add-on content. I didn't buy any, to be dead honest, I didn't, because I think it's really that stupid. Oh, if you want to use this character, you have to buy them, for like for like $10 or $5. Okay. I can understand costumes. I really can, because I mean they're only they should be like $1 for like $2 for a pack, but so many. But characters though, I mean there's nothing really special about it, to be dead honest. A lot of characters, I mean they have their own movesets and specials, but it's just like there's nothing to it. Cause it's just. Oh, you can have another character with a different moveset if you pay this. No, I want to unlock them by working for it, I want to actually, complete arcade mode, or I guess arcade and story mode are the same thing with so many characters to unlock another character, to unlock this level, I want to feel that, it's success, I want to feel like I accomplished something rather than, oh, I'll just buy this guy. The only reason they should put downloadable content is if it would, appeal to the game, to make it more fun, to make it more lasting. Not like, oh, here's something we forgot to put in last minute. Let's just throw it in there and charge them for it. That's your mistake. Why are you charging us for your mistake? Another thing would be is if, I mean, I know that these are different things, but like if I've been playing Dragon's Dogma, you have to actually pay to get new things on there, which would actually make the game more fun, more lasting, like more gold, more items, rather than, things you can use rather than things that'll just be there. If you buy the characters, you're not going to be guaranteed to use them. I mean, what's the only thing you can get? Maybe a trophy? That's about it. So you'd be paying $5 or $10 for maybe another couple trophies. That's not worth it. So the DLC, I'd overall say that was bad. Excuse me. So overall, The gameplay, including the graphics, I'd give that like a 7. Possibly almost an 8, maybe a 7.5 at the most. Because it was good, but it wasn't like great. You know? Because I'd recommend to get it, of course. I'm not gonna go ahead and say, don't get this game, it sucks. I mean, for some games I might, but this one, I'll say it's good. I'd say get it. I mean, it has, to go into the next one, for lasting appeal. Yes, that has very good lasting appeal. I'd say a solid 9. No, not even a solid 9. Maybe an 8.5, up to a 9. So yes, I would recommend this game. And I would say go ahead and go out, buy it, try it. Things like 20, maybe 30 bucks. I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's worth around 20 to 30 bucks. I'd honestly say that. 30 bucks is the max. I'd say it's kind of pushing it at 30, but that's pretty good. The best price would be 20, to be dead honest. Maybe 25. That would be the fairest price. 30 would be kind of pushing it, but it would be worth it. So, yeah. So, for the game, overall, I'd give it an 8.5. It's worth the play. It's worth maybe 20 to 30 bucks if you have it laying around spare to try to play. I'd say, yeah, it's worth it. It's been a review for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and a slight comparison to Super Smash Bros. Melee. So, I'll be back around to make more reviews and videos.